I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Welcome, fellow Fusioners. Geargia here. Today we are playing a deck I have not played in a very long time. Geargias were one of my very special deck to me because I hit third place North America using Geargias and Dark Worlds. I used Geargias at first because everyone was playing Destiny Heroes. You either had to play Destiny Heroes or Sylvans. Geargia was a third deck that was very, very good in the meta. You restart, make sure you get your Econs, your Pulse Mines. That's the reason Pulse Mine got limited was Geargias overall. I was able to climb very high. I used Dark Worlds when everyone switched over to... when I got to the higher rankings, everyone was playing Sylvans. And Dark Worlds were very easy to counter them. But when I started versing Geargias, and a few more Destiny Heroes got up there, it was really hard to win with the Dark World strategy. So basically, Geargias were the main win window for that meta. Okay, so basically, Geargias work off the card Ties of the Brethren. Geargias rely on this card. This card is everything you want. This is your circle 3-piece combo for Geargias. Basically, your whole strategy is you get out one Geargia, multiply it to 3, protect them for a turn, and then you beat your whole opponent, basically, is the whole strategy. Unless they negate you, you kind of suffer negation. So basically, you have Geargia Attacker, who basically has the effect where once per turn you can flip this card face down, and then when it's flipped face up, you can destroy any number of spell and trap cards on the field, up to the number of other Geargia monsters you control. So this one basically, they all have the effect, these two have the main effect of that. Anchor does monsters, Attacker does spells and traps. They can each flip themselves face down. Your Arsenal does not, it's another name, but Arsenal has the effect where you contribute it to special summon a Geargia monster from your deck and face down defense position, except for Geargia Arsenal. So basically, Arsenal's whole strategy is to help you get out your Anchor and Attacker, because these are your main two combo pieces, and then he gives you a third target for your Ties of the Brethren. Because Ties of the Brethren, basically you can pay 2,000 life points, target one of your level 4 or lower monsters, and then you want the attribute and type to be the same, and you summon 2 other from your deck, but you can't normal summon or you can't special summon for the rest of the turn past doing that effect. So it won't be very good. This card won't be the best when it comes to Xyz summoning right away. And then you can't conduct your battle phase. So you're mainly setting up, it's a very control-based deck. So the whole strategy is you get your 2 pieces, you can pop 2 back row, pop 2 monsters as long as you protect them. So basically, we're running our strategy around a few cards. We are using Pulse Mines. Basically, if you control Machine Monster, any monster your opponent summons for the rest of the turn will be switched to defense position, plus the ones they have already are switched to defense. So this gives you a little bit of leeway, so they have to use effects and not attacking. It's not the best strategy now because there's a lot of actual destruction. But that's where running cards like Fiendish Chain. Fiendish Chain lets us negate their effects, and they can attack as well. So it kind of goes around is very good protection overall. Running Half Shot because we can still get our flip effects. If they attack our face down monster, we can keep our monsters alive. And it's a spell. We need another spell for balance. We don't want to see this as much as we want to see Ties of the Brethren opening hand. But after the first Ties of the Brethren, any other copy is basically dead. So we want to be able to see Half Shots past the first Ties of the Brethren. It has a lot of capabilities and a lot of playmaking. Keeps your guys alive because if you don't open Ties of the Brethren, you need more than one Geargia. If you can't get a second Geargia out, you lose. So you need Half Shot to keep your Geargias alive, or other back row to keep them protected from effects. We're also running World Legacy Pawns. This is more flipping your guys during your opponent's turn is good and bad because it's good because you can get the effects off, but bad if you don't have multiple. If you don't get ties, World Legacy Pawns becomes a much worse card because you can't get your effects off unless you control another Geargia. You can't use just the one you have. You have to have others as well. So Pawns is very situational. So you don't want to run like 6 of them or 8 or 9. It's not like Subterror, but they're still pretty good to have the ability to flip your guys face up during your opponent's turn, and it's continuous, so you can continuously use the effect and get it going. You can also pop your own stuff too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can pop your own stuff too. So you can pop your own. If Fiendish goes bad, you can pop it. If you need this gone, you can pop it. You can deal with your back row. You don't get clogged up very easily. And that's the deck overall. Balance is the skill because you want to make sure you have a monster, Ties of the Brethren, and then protection. That's all you need in the combo. And that's what you're searching for. I love this deck. This was my most competitiveness I got was with Geargia's. And a little bit of Dark Worlds kind of pushed me a little over the edge a little bit. Really hard to get first and second, but I got third place, so I'll probably post that on my... I don't get my other phone. I'll try to post it on my Twitter if you want to look at that, and so you can like see that I actually did hit third place. But I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. That's the deck. Now the gameplay. Already going second. There we go. Ties. This is a very good hand. Because you can set up with pawns either pop 2 monsters or pop 2 back row. Depending on what you're versing, or what you're expecting to verse. Half shot. Okay. So Inkers first. I think we want Monster Disruption right now. So Arsenal and Attacker. So everything and turns we have no battle phase. That's... Actually, it's fine. Like, that doesn't do anything bad to us. Necro Valley. That's fine. That we don't want to. We won't reverse that. We're gonna get rid of that. He obviously doesn't know our deck because he flipped the wrong thing. We'll pop that, and now we can't fusion summon. Because the biggest problem with fusion summon is he protects Necro Valley and his other thing from destruction. How we just win? There we go. Weird deck to find on the ladder, but he was lucky, or not lucky enough, to get back row. Let's see if he has the Karibos to back up his play. Pop, pop, pop. Arsenal. There we go. Geargias. Attack. Arsenal. He has something in hand. Maybe. Possibly something. Oh, guess not. Must be my own reads, not his. Oh, well, there we go. Geargias. Next game. Already going first. Ties. Basically, Geargias don't do very well if you don't open ties. That's how I see it. Let's see, Cyber Dragons. I think I'll flip them both face down. I think the options are really worth it right now. Ooh. If he summons Proto, we can negate it with Fiendish. He's setting... Who's ending turn, so we're just gonna win. This is the strength of Geargia. You go first, you set up, they can't do anything, and you... It's really hard to come back against this, because I can pop back row his turn, pop monsters my turn, and then swing for game. Oh, he has some kind of quick play spell. That's fine. Probably, not the fusion, it's probably the cybernetic fusion support he has in hand then. There we go, can draw. Pop his monster. Let's see here now. Do we want... Nope, we just win. Cool. Yep, you control your opponent. Very strong in the past control deck. Has some strength now still, because it still has its old strengths. But it loses to a lot more disruption, like Raigeki Break and Negation. So it has its troubles, but it still has the strengths that it used to have too. Next game. Alright, going first. I think we want to go first, but we want to see ties if we go first, though.
Duel.
Perfect. Okay. It's really good overall. Okay, I just gave someone PTSD, but I'm just going to end it there, because you got the gist of how the deck works. Get ties, and you win going first. As long as you don't have negation, because you need to set up negation and some disruption to be able to handle you. Or just have too many monsters for you to handle. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. You keep me going, keep me strong. Keep fusioning. Let's go Slash.
Hush.